God says, there are only 35 minutes left. But in just 2 minutes from now, something divine is going to shift. A spiritual veil is about to tear. A miracle that no one else has been granted is hovering above you, waiting to descend, but you must not tell anyone. This is only for you. This is sacred. It's not for the crowd. It's not for the many. It's for the one. You. Because you were chosen. Archangel Michael is begging you. His wings are trembling with a vibration that echoes through heaven's halls. He has seen what others are trying to do to you behind your back. He has seen the delay, the betrayal, the manipulation. And he knows you've stayed quiet. He knows you've endured what you should have never had to endure. And now, the gates of divine retaliation are opening in your favor. But you have to listen. You have to stay silent about what you see. You have to open your heart, because this miracle is sacred, and God says if even one soul hears about it before the appointed moment, the timing will shatter. You will still be blessed, but the shift will take longer. That's why Michael is pleading. That's why the clock is ticking louder in the spirit realm. 35 minutes of spiritual silence must pass. But in just 2 minutes, something will drop into your spirit. You may feel a shiver. You may hear a voice. You may get a sign. You may look at your phone and see a name or a number that doesn't make sense, yet. But God says it's the first signal. You are about to receive a code. A sequence. A heavenly communication that will look ordinary to the untrained eye, but it holds the coordinates to a breakthrough that has been waiting to land in your life for over 7 years. Do not resist it. Do not doubt it. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. You are not reading these words by accident. The message found you. Not because of a search engine, not because of timing, not because of habit, but because heaven itself marked your soul as ready. God hand-selected you. And there were delays. There were battles. Even angels were dispatched and had to fight through darkness to make this moment possible. Michael was stopped. Blocked. Delayed. But he never left. He kept pushing. He kept crying out your name in the courts of heaven. There were people trying to speak curses over your destiny. There were people who tried to make you feel like nothing good would ever last in your life. They mocked your silence. They mocked your prayers. They pretended to love you, but God says their smiles were masks hiding weapons. And Michael saw all of it. Do you understand now why he's begging you? Do you see now why this can't be treated like a joke? There are divine instructions you are about to receive that will not just change your life, they will change your lineage. They will cleanse the bloodline. They will release a buried inheritance that someone tried to hide generations ago. Someone in your family made a promise to God, and then broke it. That's why the cycles have repeated. That's why the favor always seemed to leak. But you, yes, you, were born with the anointing to reverse it. You feel it, don't you? That sense that you don't belong in the chaos around you. That knowing that no matter what others do to you, somehow, someway, you always get back up. That's not luck. That's not random strength. That is the whisper of the Spirit reminding you, you were never created for defeat. And right now, the Spirit is whispering again. Watch. Wait. Listen. Because what's coming is bigger than a financial blessing. What's about to unlock is not just a house or a healing or a restoration. What's coming is a divine reversal that will leave everyone speechless, including you. There are enemies who laughed behind closed doors when they thought you were broken. They said, "Watch. They'll never recover from this." They said, "We've finally shut them up." But they didn't know you had angels. They didn't know Archangel Michael was interceding. They didn't know your tears had turned into fire. And they surely didn't know that your silence was louder than their screams in heaven's courtroom. Now God is ruling. Now the verdict is in. And the sentence is this: divine exposure for your enemies. Irrevocable favor for you. This is not a reward for perfection. This is a reward for endurance. Because you didn't quit. Because you held on when you had nothing left. Because you forgave even when it hurt. God saw it. Every moment. And now, everything changes. But you must not speak this miracle too soon. There are spies. There are ears tuned into your joy just so they can sabotage it. That's why God says, do not post it. Do not share it. Let it happen first. When it's complete, then you'll know who's safe to tell. But for now, your silence is your sword. Your silence is your sanctuary. And this silence, it's temporary. God says, in just 2 minutes from now, the wind will shift. You may not see it. You may not even recognize it at first. But something is being removed. Something toxic. Something invisible. Something that has blocked you for too long. It may be a delay in communication. It may be someone vanishing from your life without warning. It may be a plan suddenly crumbling that you were holding on to. Let it go. Don't panic. Don't chase it. It's not being taken from you, it's being removed for you. Because what's replacing it will not just fit, it will overflow. What's coming next isn't just alignment. It's divine invasion. A breakthrough that breaks the rules. An outcome that the world will call impossible. But God says, I'm not a man. I don't play by human rules. I open doors no man can shut. And right now, I'm opening yours. Your miracle is personalized. It has your name on it. It will not miss you. It cannot be delayed again. But 35 minutes. That's the window. That's the moment you must stay quiet, still, and spiritually alert. There's someone right now trying to text you. They don't know why, but something is urging them to reach out. They think they're in control. But God is guiding their hand. And soon, that message will arrive. It won't make sense at first. It might even seem small. But look again. Read it twice. There is a hidden meaning inside. And that meaning will lead you to a miracle. Someone has money with your name on it. Someone tried to hold it. Someone else tried to forget it. But God wrote it in the Spirit. And now heaven is collecting interest. God says, you are owed something. And it is coming back multiplied. Someone once spoke something over your life, a curse, a limit, a lie. They said, you'll always struggle. They said, you'll never be loved right. They said, you're too much. You're too late. You're too broken. But God says, none of that is true. What I say is final. And right now, heaven's final word is, healed. Restored. Chosen. Elevated. You are stepping into the season where no explanation will be needed. People will just see it. They'll feel it. They'll know something divine touched your life. And some of them will pretend to celebrate. Others will quietly envy. But none of them will be able to stop it. Because you've crossed into the nothing can touch you territory. You've stepped into the divine shield. Michael himself has been authorized to walk before you. And God says, I do not send Michael lightly. His presence means urgency. His presence means protection. And his presence means one thing above all, you are carrying something holy. They confessed that they were never on your side. That even when they appeared to support you, they were secretly hoping for your downfall. That when good things happened to you, they felt jealousy, not joy. That they spoke to someone about how to remove your influence, how to ruin your name just enough that people would second guess you but not enough that you'd know where it came from. They confessed that they were willing to betray you for something as small as attention, power, or temporary favor from someone else. And the worst part, my child, is that they did it with a smile. They did it with rehearsed kindness. They did it while calling you friend, family, or love. This is why Michael has been crying. Because he knows how much you trusted this person. He knows that your heart, which was always open, always forgiving, will ache when you realize how deep their betrayal went. Michael remembers every moment you defended this person to others, how you prayed for them, how you sacrificed for them without hesitation. He remembers how you excused their odd behaviors, how you gave them the benefit of the doubt when your spirit told you something was off. He remembers how loyal you remained, even when others began to walk away. But now, the shield is coming off. Now, the truth is being handed to you like a divine letter you didn't expect, but one you've needed for so long. You may be tempted to weep, to scream, to question why I let it go on this long. But my child, I allowed it because I needed to show you the full picture. I needed the story to unfold in such a way that when the exposure came, there would be no doubt. No confusion. No gray area. Only truth. Pure, divine, unshakable truth. This person's confession is not just about what they did. It's about what they stopped you from receiving. There are blessings I had prepared for you, connections, financial doors, love, healing, that were blocked because of what they said. Because when they spoke into the ears of certain people, those people believed them. Some opportunities slipped away, not because you were unworthy, but because their lies took root in places you couldn't see. But I, the Lord your God, saw it all. And now, I am restoring what was stolen. Michael is not just crying. He is also moving. He is already speaking into the hearts of those who were deceived. He is already loosening the grip of confusion over people who misunderstood you. He is already removing the favor from the lips of the liar and placing it back onto your name. He is opening eyes in rooms where your name was once mocked, and those same mouths will soon praise what I'm about to do in your life. Because no one can stop what I bless. No one can bury what I resurrect. No lie lasts forever when I decide to reveal the truth. This is not just about a confession. This is about your freedom. Because once you hear what they said, something will unlock in you. You will stop doubting yourself. You will stop carrying guilt that was never yours. You will stop chasing people who never deserved your loyalty. You will stop crying for a connection that was always rooted in manipulation. You will finally understand why I had to let certain things fall apart. You will begin to walk with power again, not because you became cold, but because you became clear. I know your heart, my child. I know you are not quick to cut people off. I know you hope and pray and believe that people can change. And yes, I am a God of transformation. But I am also a God of separation. When someone chooses again and again to sow destruction into your life, I will not allow them to remain. This person had multiple chances to turn away from what they were doing. They felt conviction, but they pushed it aside. They felt warning, but they silenced it. And when they spoke their confession, they sealed the moment in the spirit realm. And now, my judgment is here, not to punish you, but to liberate you. To open your eyes. To give you back your clarity. To remind you that I've been with you the whole time, even when they tried to make you feel alone. You are not alone. You were never alone. Michael has been with you. I have been with you. And now, we are giving you what they tried to keep hidden. Their confession is real. Their betrayal is exposed. And your healing begins now. Do not be afraid to release them, my child. Do not fear what your life will look like without them. You have been tied to their energy for too long. You have been absorbing their emotions, their guilt, their chaos, and calling it your own. But it was never yours. And as you let go, as you open your heart to truth, you will feel the lifting begin. The pressure will start to break. The confusion will start to clear. Because the lie is being removed. The spell is being broken. The truth is being restored. This is your turning point. This is the message you were never supposed to skip. And now that you have heard it, now that Michael's cry has reached your ears, you will begin to see the change unfold in every area of your life. One by one, the veils will drop. One by one, the hidden things will be shown. And every single part of you that was broken by their deception will be healed by my truth. God says, my child, do not hesitate now. Your spirit has already begun to tremble because the truth is pressing closer to the surface. I have watched over you from the day you were formed in the womb. I saw the years they pretended to care, all while planting secret seeds of jealousy and bitterness. I saw how they smiled in your presence and rolled their eyes the moment you turned away. I saw how they hugged you while silently praying for your failure. You have been surrounded by people who learned how to hide their hearts. But heaven cannot be deceived. I searched their hearts, and what I found was a confession so dangerous that I had to send Michael to guard you. This person confessed something in the dark, but what they said was meant to curse your future. They thought their words were private. They thought no one would hear. They thought your name could be tossed around like a joke behind your back, and that heaven would remain silent. But I say to you now, I do not remain silent when my child's destiny is attacked. I do not sit quietly when a web of lies is being spun around someone I have called. That is why this message is not just another word, it is a spiritual summons. A moment of divine unveiling. Michael has pleaded on your behalf. Even when you ignored the signs, he remained near you, waiting, hoping, praying that you would take this seriously. He loves you with a fierce loyalty, a heavenly protector who cannot rest while your heart is entangled in confusion. He has shouted your name in the spirit realm. He has placed warriors around your home. He has rebuked the assignments of demons sent to use this confession as a weapon against your identity. You do not see it, but the battle around you has been fierce. My child, the person who confessed did not speak lightly. They admitted to something they've done. Something they swore they would never reveal, not even under pressure. But their own guilt broke them. They whispered the truth when they thought no one was listening. But Michael was. He heard every word. And he could not believe what was said about you. He wept that night. The sound of his grief shook the gates of heaven. And when I asked him why he was crying, he said, because they lied to her face, and she still trusted them. This person looked you in the eyes, smiled, made promises, all while holding a secret knife in their spirit. They confessed that they did something years ago that changed the course of your life. They were involved in something that affected your money, your relationships, even your mental peace. You wondered why things suddenly fell apart during that time. Why people ghosted you. Why your plans collapsed without explanation. It wasn't a coincidence. It was connected to what they did. They thought time would cover it. They assumed you would forget and move on. But heaven doesn't forget when injustice has been done to the innocent. And now, this person is scared. Not of you, but of what is coming. They sense that the truth is about to be exposed. They sense that the cover they have used is tearing apart. And they're right. Because I, the Lord, have said enough is enough. I am exposing the confession. I am lifting the veil from your eyes. No more pretending. No more walking in the dark, holding on to relationships that are secretly draining your destiny. I will not allow you to be fooled any longer. Michael is still crying. Even now. He has placed himself between you and the coming blow of betrayal. He has stretched his wings wide to cover you. He has gathered the angels who have watched this play out, and he has declared war on every spirit of deceit that has lingered near you. And now, I am instructing you to listen, deeply, carefully, fully. Because what I'm about to reveal will be heavy. But after the heaviness will come healing. After the sorrow will come strength. And after the truth will come your deliverance. The person who confessed did so to someone close to them, someone they trusted not to repeat it. But that person wasn't loyal either. That person passed the secret along to another. It moved like fire in a dry field, quiet but destructive. Before long, several people knew. And they started treating you differently. You noticed it, but you couldn't explain it. The change was subtle: fewer messages, colder smiles, less excitement when you spoke. You felt it but had no proof. Until now. Heaven is your proof. Michael has the full record. He can show you the moment it started. The date. The place. Even the tone of voice they used. Nothing is hidden anymore. My child, I let this go on for a time, not because I was punishing you, but because I was giving them a chance to repent. If you believe in God, type Amen. "35 minutes. That is all. 35 minutes left. Archangel Michael is begging you. Not asking, not suggesting, begging you. Heaven has sounded the alarm, and the hands of the divine clock are moving faster than you realize. This message is not by chance. This moment is not a coincidence. The very breath you just took was a signal. Something is coming. Something that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no heart has fully grasped. A miracle. A divine visitation. But it is for you alone. You cannot tell anyone. Not because it's a secret of shame, but because it is sacred. Heaven is trusting you with it. And you were chosen. You, and no one else. The time has come. The veil between heaven and earth is thinning. You can feel it. Your heart is pounding. Your spirit is stirring. You don't even know how you found this message, but something drew you in, something supernatural. Because this isn't just a message. This is a key. A divine key to unlock the next door of your destiny. God says, you were crying out for proof, for clarity, for something that would confirm that all this hasn't been in vain. And here it is. This is your moment. But you have 35 minutes left. Don't look away. Don't scroll. Don't let fear take over. The miracle will begin in 2 minutes. And you must be ready. Archangel Michael is kneeling in your name. His wings, vast and radiant, are wrapped around your spiritual body. He is guarding your soul with a passion that shakes the heavens. He has seen what you've been through. He was there the night you wept and whispered, God, if you're real, give me a sign. He heard you. He saw the betrayal that broke you. He witnessed the nights you lay awake with questions and pain too deep to speak. And now he is speaking on your behalf. Michael is not standing today. He is on his knees. For you. Begging heaven to intervene, to move quickly, because something, someone, has reached their limit. You can't see it, but heaven has been watching. There were attacks you didn't even know were happening that were deflected because angels blocked them. There were plans to ruin your peace, to confuse your mind, to delay your blessings, and every single one was crushed under divine authority. You were protected even when you felt most vulnerable. You were chosen even when you felt most forgotten. God never stopped watching you. Not for 1 second. Even when you couldn't pray. Even when you questioned everything. Even when you were too exhausted to believe. God still believed in you. And now, it's time. But you must stay alert. This miracle is time-sensitive. There's a reason you were called now. There's a reason the numbers aligned, the page opened, the message reached you. You weren't supposed to see this later. You were supposed to see this now. Because heaven is aligning everything for your next move. In exactly 2 minutes, a divine shift will begin. You might not see it physically right away. But spiritually, everything will start to realign. You'll begin to notice a strange peace. A stillness that doesn't make sense. That is the beginning. Don't ignore it. You are under observation, not from man, but from heaven. They are watching how you respond to this word. Will you open your heart? Will you believe even when you can't see the full picture? Will you walk by faith instead of sight? Because if you do, the floodgates will open. A release so massive that it will touch not just you, but generations after you. Yes, your family. Your bloodline. The healing you've been seeking. The restoration. The financial freedom. The emotional stability. The open doors. It's not just for you, it's for them too. You're the key to a generational shift. That's why the enemy fought you so hard. Archangel Michael says the attacks you faced weren't random. They were coordinated. Hell saw your potential before you did. Demons recognized your anointing before you did. That's why certain relationships fell apart. That's why you experienced loss after loss. You thought it was punishment, but it was preparation. Heaven was pruning your life, removing anything that couldn't survive in the environment of your miracle. Because what's coming is so pure, so holy, so overwhelming in glory, that anything false would be consumed by it. God loves you too much to let you take poison into the promise. And yes, this promise is for you. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are exactly who heaven says you are, anointed, protected, loved, and destined for divine greatness. Don't let your past speak louder than God's promise. Don't let what they said about you be louder than what God is whispering now. You are more than their opinions. You are more than your worst moment. You are His. And He is not finished with you. Now is the moment where the miracle begins. The spiritual clock just struck. 2 minutes have passed. A light just activated above you. It's not visible to the naked eye, but in the spirit, it's like the sun breaking through midnight. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Hearts are being stirred to bless you. People are being divinely moved to open doors for you. You may not see it today, but very soon, one thing after another will begin to unfold. Rapidly. Unexpectedly. Supernaturally. This is not a small blessing. This is not a partial answer. This is full circle restoration. This is more than you asked for type of blessing. This is pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And it's coming for you. You've waited. You've endured. You've been faithful. Now you will see why the wait was worth it. Why the pain had purpose. Why the door had to close. You are about to receive beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, praise for heaviness. Your dry season is over. Your silence is ending. Heaven is speaking loudly in your favor now. But don't tell anyone. Not yet. This isn't for everyone to know. Because not everyone can handle what you're about to carry. Not everyone can celebrate what God is doing in your life. Some will pretend to clap but secretly hope for your downfall. That's why heaven says to keep it quiet, for now. Move in silence. Pray in secret. And watch as I reward you openly. Because this blessing is undeniable. They won't be able to ignore what I've done for you. Archangel Michael is wiping your tears right now. The ones you didn't cry in front of others. The ones that hit your pillow in the middle of the night. He says, I've seen it all. I've felt your pain. And I brought your name before the throne of God. I fought for you. I begged for you. And now, heaven has released the answer. There's a scroll with your name on it, sealed with divine favor. And it's been opened. The contents are in motion. It's already begun. All I ask of you now is trust. Can you trust me? Even when the miracle seems invisible? Even when things still look the same around you? Because what's happening is beneath the surface, deep, divine, and unstoppable. You must walk by faith. This is not a season for the faint of heart. This is a season for the faithful. And I know you've been tired. I know the waiting has been heavy. But you didn't come this far to give up now. You are this close. Closer than ever before. Don't miss it. Don't let the enemy distract you in this final hour. He knows you're on the edge of something life-changing. That's why he's throwing everything he can at you: confusion, fear, anxiety, discouragement. But none of it will work. You're too protected. Too surrounded. Too favored. I have sealed you. I have marked you. And nothing formed against you will prosper. It may form, but it will not prosper. The world is about to change for you. Opportunities you never dreamed of are headed your way. The email, the phone call, the message, the encounter, it's already scheduled in heaven's calendar. You're going to look back on this moment and remember the exact time everything shifted. This is not hype. This is not fantasy. This is divine truth. The next days and weeks will confirm it. You'll feel it first in your spirit. The peace. The knowing. The sense of divine acceleration. Then, you'll start seeing the signs. People from the past apologizing. Financial breaks you didn't apply for. Medical reports suddenly changing. Lost items returning. Misunderstandings resolving. Then, the big doors will swing open. Suddenly. Without warning. Without explanation. But all by design. So don't panic. Act normal. Keep praying. Stay hidden. Stay grounded. Don't seek approval. Don't chase people. Don't beg for validation. You don't need their permission for what God is about to do. You only need obedience. Keep your heart clean. Keep your mind clear. Stay humble. Stay ready. The miracle has begun. And you are at the center of it. You were chosen. That's why it's been so hard. Chosen people go through crushing seasons. But the crushing wasn't meant to kill you. It was to extract the oil. The anointing. The divine essence that cannot come any other way. You were crushed for a reason. And now, the oil is about to flow. It will attract what's meant for you. People, platforms, blessings, favor, it will all find you. You won't have to force it. Archangel Michael says to breathe. You've been holding your breath spiritually for too long. Breathe. Let your soul exhale. Let the tension go. Heaven has it covered. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right where you're supposed to be. And the miracle is already in motion. You just have to trust me. Rest in me now. Speak to me now. You don't have to use fancy words. Just tell me how you feel. I already know, but I love to hear your voice. You are my child. I adore you. I created the stars, and yet I delight in your laughter. I hold galaxies in my hand, and yet I listen when you whisper my name. That is how much you matter. That is how precious you are. Never doubt it again. The 35 minutes are almost up. But what's beginning now will change everything. From this moment forward, nothing will ever be the same. The miracle has been released. The angels are rejoicing. Heaven is celebrating your breakthrough. You may not see the full picture now, but soon, very soon, your eyes will open, and you'll say, "Now I understand. Now I see what God was doing all along." And you'll cry, not from pain, but from joy. From awe. From gratitude. Because when I bless completely. When I restore abundantly. When I answer with fire. And you are next in line. You are already marked. You are already favored. You are already on the schedule. This is your moment. Don't miss it. Don't doubt it. Don't delay. Trust. Pray. Prepa. Coincidence. Something powerful shifted in the unseen. Heaven has been whispering warnings into the winds, and only now is it reaching your ears. You have exactly 2 minutes. Yes, just 2 minutes to hear this. If you scroll away, if you ignore it, you will regret it so deeply that tears will be your companion long into the nights ahead. And yet, if you stay, if you listen, a divine reversal will take place. Everything can change. Because, my child, while you were sleeping, while you were thinking no one saw, a meeting was held behind closed doors. The kind of meeting where names are spoken in silence, and hands are exchanged in the dark. Your name, yes, yours, was the first one mentioned. And not for blessing, but for betrayal. Someone, a person you trusted too much, whispered something about you that was not true. They knew what they were doing. It wasn't a slip of the tongue. It wasn't a mistake. It was calculated, deliberate, cold. They thought by doing so, they would rise. They thought you would be pushed out of your destiny, your opportunity, your inheritance. They believed the lie would bury you. But I am the Lord, and I saw it all. I saw the hidden messages. The false reports. The smirks when you weren't looking. I saw how someone looked straight into your eyes and said, "I'm proud of you," while secretly praying for your downfall. I saw them take something with your name on it and try to hand it to someone else. I saw them deny you the love, the recognition, the breakthrough you've worked so hard for. And now, the heavens are rising up. Michael has been pacing. Gabriel has been waiting. Raphael has already moved. You may feel alone, but the spiritual realm has been activated on your behalf. There are only 2 minutes left, because someone is preparing to do something irreversible. They think they've won. They think they've erased you. But I want you to know this: I have not forgotten you. You have felt it in your spirit, haven't you? That strange ache. That sense something isn't right. That quiet panic that tries to settle in your chest when no one is around. That's not anxiety. That's alert. That's spiritual sirens going off. That's me trying to get your attention before it's too late. You are at the edge of something holy. A moment that can define the next 10 years of your life. And yet, someone is trying to make you miss it. My child, I am not angry with you. I have never left you. Even when you doubted me, even when you walked away, I held you. I covered you. But now, I need your full attention. Because today, on this 6th day of August, a document has been prepared with your name on it. But the question is, will you sign the blessing or the sorrow? Yes. Two versions exist. One brings rapid favor. The other brings delay, tears, and regret. The choice is hanging in the balance. And your next actions determine which scroll you receive. Now listen carefully, because this is what they didn't want you to find out. A man with authority, a person in high places, has seen your name and was about to send for you. But just hours ago, a voice reached him, whispering a lie. A jealous voice. A bitter spirit. This voice said, "They don't deserve it. Pick someone else. They're not stable. They're not ready." And this man hesitated. He paused. He started to consider looking away. But then, because of divine timing, because of my intervention, he suddenly had a dream. A vivid one. You were in it. He saw you rising from the ashes, shining like gold that had been through fire. He heard your name shouted from the heavens. He heard me say, "That one is mine. Touch not." He woke up sweating. Disturbed. Confused. And now, he's searching for a sign. A reason to believe in you again. You don't even know him yet. But his next decision is about to alter your future. This is why you cannot delay. If you delay, if you doubt, if you scroll past, he will decide against you. But if you pray, if you believe, if you respond with faith and not fear, I will send a confirmation to him so loud, so undeniable, that he will know, you are the one. I'm not finished yet. Do you know that your enemies have already begun celebrating? They had a secret meeting. They toasted to your failure. One of them even said, "Finally, they're out of the picture." They are so confident that you have no idea what's been going on. They are so convinced that you won't hear this message in time. But what they don't realize is, I am the God of divine reversals. I specialize in last-minute miracles. I step into fiery furnaces. I walk on stormy seas. I show up after 4 days in a tomb. I am never late, but I am always on time. Right now, I am walking toward you. You may not see me, but I'm in the delay. I'm in the discomfort. I'm in the pain. I'm in the confusion. And I'm using it all as a platform for your sudden elevation. But here's what I need from you. Stop giving your heart to those who treat it like trash. Stop lowering your standards to keep people who would never bleed for you. Stop begging for love from those who are secretly hoping you'll fall. I have better for you. But you must let go of what's killing you before I place in your hand what will heal you. Today, I placed a warning in your path, not to scare you, but to prepare you. There's a phone call coming. A message. A knock. Something unexpected. And you must be spiritually awake to know how to respond. Because it may look like a blessing, but it's a trap. Or it may look like a detour, but it's your destiny. That's why this moment matters so much. You are going to be tested in the next 48 hours. A person from your past is about to reappear. They will speak gently. They will smile sweetly. But behind that smile is a strategy to pull you off your divine path. You must remember, the enemy disguises himself as light. But he cannot mimic my peace. If your spirit feels uneasy, walk away, even if everything on paper looks perfect. You will also hear news that someone else got the opportunity you prayed for. Don't panic. Don't despair. Because while the door you wanted closed, I was building a better door for you, in secret, with your name carved into it. They can't steal what I've written in eternity. They can delay it, but only if you let them. You are not cursed. You are